Hello YouTube, Triumph Guy here today, and I'm going to be doing an oil filter and oil change on this Ford Focus 2012 plate. A couple of points to note: it's 35 Newton meters on the drain plug and the oil filter cap itself. So let's get to it. You open up on the bonnet, and once that's open, what you're going to do is remove the plastic engine cover. Then you're going to unscrew on the oil filler cap. This just helps it drain. And then you're going to remove the 4 Torx bits which hold this in place and the 2 10mm at the back which hold this cover in. It's not too bad, but yeah, they are a bit annoying. Then expose where the drain plug is, and it's like I said, it's 35 Newton meters of torque, so it will be a little bit sort of difficult to remove, and you just allow that to drain out. I'd have some rag to hand just to clean your hands off, otherwise you're going to get oil everywhere, and I'd put some tarpaulin down or some cardboard down as well, just to make sure it doesn't spill over the container you have underneath. That's draining. Remove the 2 7mm hose clamps and take out the air intake hose. Replace the copper washer and clean the sump plug. With the 27mm, you're now going to remove the filter housing itself, and it's just situated down there, and as you can see, I'll put some rag down there as well. This is because it will spill out. Have a plastic bag to hand and then remove the seal around. I just use a screwdriver, but you can use a pick set, which will make it easier. And then pull the filter out itself. It's quite difficult, but it does eventually come out. Using some general purpose cleaner, give the filter housing a bit of a clean and wipe it out with some lint-free cloth. You're then going to replace the seal itself, which should come with the filter kit, and lubricate that seal with some fresh engine oil. Ensure that the seal is completely flat and there's no kinks or twists in it. Put the new filter inside the housing like so, and listen out for that click. Put the filter back in by hand, and then set your torque wrench to 25 Newton meters of torque, and then torque it down. Optional step now would be to put about 100 millilitres of fresh oil through, just to drain any last bits out of the bottom of the sump, and then refit the sump plug by hand, and then torque it down to 35 Newton meters of torque. With some general purpose cleaner, just clean the sump plug area. This will help you identify leaks later. We're now going to put the engine oil in. It takes 3.9 litres, that's including the filter. So we're just going to fill it, so there's 1.5 litres left on this, and then we're going to check the level with the dipstick and top it up. When we start this car up, you are going to lose some engine oil due to the filter filling up, so we'll just top it up as required. The next thing we're going to do is then put the intake hose back on with them 2 7mm hose clamps. That's back on, we're ready to start the car and check for leaks. Paying particular attention to the oil filler cap, the oil filter housing, and underneath the sump plug. So you're now going to have to reset your service indicator, and I've got a separate video on that which I'll put in the comments. But thanks very much for watching. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments section and I'll be happy to help.